Me, cold country. She's basically going to kiss that one goodbye, Julie.
Well, she never was expecting to get it in the first place. Look, she has the delegates to win the nomination, and realistically speaking, West Virginia was never in play for Democrats, which she did do. And I wondered why she went down there, because I thought it was kind of a dumb decision to go down there politically for her. But what I think she was trying to do was reestablish the Democratic base, the bona fides that Bernie Sanders is taking away from her. Global warming is a huge issue for Democrats in the base. Coal is a big enemy of global warming for Democrats in the base. This is her way of appealing to Democratic voters who are not yet sold in her campaign.
You know what I wonder? Will Donald Trump have the ability? You know, we're talking about these parties being remade right now. And you look at the Democratic Party and you look at the Republican Party. And actually, when you see the anger out there, the frustration that people have with their economic lot in life, there's a lot of crossover, Gina. Can he bring in, for example, a lot of those coal miners that maybe previously had voted Democrat? Can he bring in a lot of union voters that have seen their jobs move overseas? And is this going to be a weakness for her?
It is absolutely a weakness for her. He's already got the coal miners union. He's already got the border patrols union. These are not traditional Republican voters. And here's the other little interesting tidbit. Being that they are tied right now, Trish, is very interesting because at this point, historically, you'll notice that polling is always favoriting Democrats. They're usually up 10 to 15 points at this point. Wow. Think of all the fire that Donald Trump has taken in. He's still neck and neck with her right now. And they've barely even begun. He's barely turned his fire on her yet. This is going to be a very interesting election.
Let me address some historical facts here. One is that John McCain, except for Pennsylvania, was leading Barack Obama significantly, both Ohio and in Florida this time, 2008. So was Romney beating Obama, except in Pennsylvania in 2012. Obama went on to win all three of those states in both elections. Secondly, the coal miners have not been with the Democrats in a very long time on the presidential level. We have people like Joe Manchin who get elected as Democrats, but not necessarily Barack Obama never won West Virginia. She's not expecting to win West Virginia. Those are voters the Democratic Party has lost. They are gone to the party.
Let me ask you about, when we look at the math of how this all stacks up and people say, okay, women, minorities, those are his challenges. He's not going to get those votes. But if you think about all the new voters that have come in, and we've seen that with all of these Republican primaries, all the new people that are coming out to vote in a way that historically it seems pretty unprecedented. How much is that going to matter, Gina? Is that going to help him to overcome some of his other challenges?
I think it will, absolutely. I'm hearing from Bernie supporters who are going to vote for Trump because for them, it's all about an outsider. Hillary is the quintessential insider. They don't want her. So I'm hearing from those kinds of people. I'm hearing from people that were supportive of Ron Paul, who have never really been able to force the Republican vote because it wasn't their guy, their Ron Paul. They're voting for Trump. I think he's going to get some voters that are from outside of the spectrum of what we're used to, but I really wouldn't rule out women and minorities. He is still attracting them in numbers that we've never seen before in Republican primaries. I don't understand why that wouldn't translate into general votes as well.
All right, we'll see. Julie,
Thanks.
Gina, thank you so much. Everyone.